I wanted a desk job, office job, but all the jobs I got was, as a dishwasher or back of the restaurants, right? Those physical laborers job. Uh, but I had already attended the universities in Canada, had already fulfilled my program, but it was still hard to find a job, a proper job that utilized my skill set. So I started my career as an office worker, as a temporary worker with all the dead ends. It was more towards customer service, even though I had my um, diploma in accounting. 4 years ago, I got in an accident, and I was on the verge of depression because I lacked self-esteem even more. For example, I was still still a temporary worker, without permanent pay. I was concerned about my career prosperity. I was concerned about my need to, meet the financial needs. I started to think what my career would look like in the future, and I had no idea what it would look like. Um, so I, during my rehabilitation program, my in-laws recommended one of your videos to me, and I was looking at it, and then I liked how you yourself had a struggling story coming here in Canada. I got in touch with you, right? Uh, and then I enrolled in your one size doesn't fit all program. Um, and when I joined that program, it didn't just help me create a resume, it also helped me build confidence and find a remote work with 40% increase in my pay compared to contractual job. Uh, Remote job was very important to me. So Sweta really helped me out finding a remote job because with the remote job I could focus on my strength building after the accident, as well as the job, and I had that work-life balance sorted out. But it's not just about building resume; it's also about the techniques he taught me um, during the for the resume and interviews. For example, the car technique, right? That's a technique that I'd never heard of in the university or college, right? I use that technique to find a proper job. I use that technique for interview, and I still use car technique, in my workplace. These techniques were not taught in my schools, as I mentioned. These techniques were, taught by Sweta, which was really helpful in building my career portfolio, and I'm using to this day. And I've gotten like 2 or 3 promotions already since then.